Cool, I'm live. I should probably share this somewhere. I don't know if anybody's watching. I don't think anybody is, and that's fine with me. I've been live for 20 seconds, and no one's here. Hey! We got one person here. I have to share this. Oh, a couple people here. Nice. Hello. I don't need these headphones on. I don't know why I always put headphones on. I'm not listening to anybody else. Hi, folks. How y'all doing? How do I share my own... How do I share my own link? What does that mean? Hello. Oh, there's like 23 people. It's fine. Can you guys... Can somebody share this somewhere on Twitter so that I can then retweet it? Because I can't find the link to my own live show. This is just an impromptu thing, by the way, in case you can tell. That'd be tight. Curled up in bread, read 3 things. Perfect. Hello, hello, hello. Keep forgetting to comment that I love the yellow hair. Thank you. Oh yeah, I should probably like look up at the camera, right? And it's just me. Just me. Oh, retweet. Perfect. Hey, I'm live on YouTube. Come hang out if you're sick of books. You guys hear me all right? I moved my computer. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm assuming you guys can hear me okay. Awesome. Thank you. So how y'all doing? How y'all doing? You guys doing okay? I don't want to make this mostly reading rush, but like now that the reading rush is over, I'm pretty excited. So stressed? No stress. We're too good for stress. I ain't got no stress. I've been through all that. Like the Marlboro Man, I just kick on back, you know? How is the mental health doing? I'm doing good. First of all, I'm really happy that you're doing good. Doing good is number one. I am doing better now that I've had a week off work. I'm halfway through my time off work, and I feel pretty good. And we booked a massage for myself on Thursday, like a medical massage. So it's going to be like a massage, you know? And also, thank you guys, by the way, for tweeting. I can see you on Twitter. And then also, we're going camping Friday, Saturday, Sunday, back home on Monday. And our campsite doesn't have electrical hookup, so I think I'm literally just going to like take my phone and yeet into the sky and not fucking look at it. So pretty excited about that. Sick of books? Yeah, a little bit sick of books. Just a tad. Do I feel burnt out? I feel burnt on reading. I find the last 2 days at least. Oh, the vlog that's going up for today, garbage. Didn't read at all the last 2 days. Well, no, I read about like 150 pages. But honestly, I woke up today, got caffeinated, cleaned my like downstairs area of my house. Now that I've been like, I guess 7 days into my 14 days off, 15 days off, 7 days in, I've hit that peak of like, I feel good enough to clean my entire house, which doesn't happen often because normally I'm like, everything is a mess and I'll just suffer because I don't have time to clean it. But I'm realizing that that's like perpetuating the bad mental health. So I'm exhausted. Help. Take a break. Get some sleep. Leanne's doing good. Perfect. I know your name's Sam, but I call you Leanne. Leanne, whatever. Anyway. Doing good. About to play some Overwatch. Tell you, I'm gonna play some Stardew Valley this week and probably not read for like 3 days. Going to Black Squirrel tomorrow. Your vlog made me miss it. Black Squirrel is amazing. I love that place. Tell me about your record player. Just bought one for my hubby for his birthday. He loves vinyl. It's on the way. His birthday is Wednesday. Happy birthday to your hubby. My record player is just one that I think Jeff got from like Urban Outfitters 3 years ago. And to be honest, I don't use it that much because I have to put my hearing aids in to then also listen to music, which a lot of the times when I'm home, I take my hearing aids out. Like I don't have them in right now because I'm so sick of listening to the world that I just take my hearing aids out. So I'm mostly deaf. But I like that though. And I put some records in because, again, I cleaned my space and I was like, it has a spot. You know, when you discover things about your house that you forgot about? So exciting. This is just a water in a Starbucks with a gay straw. Because we're a little gay here. I've been wanting to use Arctic Fox dye since I've seen your video with all the dye. I'm going to do Poison or Transylvania. My opinion, Poison, by the way, we're talking hair dye here. If you're looking to do blue or black, my suggestion, if you want Poison to last longer, there's a weird sentence. If you want that Poison blue color to last longer, mix it with Aquamarine, I think it's called. It's more of a teal blue. And let me tell you, that shit will not leave your hair. If that's something that you're wanting, if you're wanting it to fade, fine. But if you want it to last forever, mix it with some like Aquamarine and it will never leave your soul. So there's that. Exhausted from the reading rush? Yeah. Uh-huh. I took the reading rush off this week to take care of my own mental health. Nice. We're big fans of mental health here. Literally just posted a video. I've only had the brain space for 2 days of the reading rush. Yeah, I feel you. I took 2 weeks off before I moved and the same thing happened. Yeah, I think it's going to be just, it's great. And like, yeah, I've thought of work, but I haven't thought of work in a way to where I want to say I'm not stressed about it. I'm nervous going back, but I'm realizing that the majority of my stress at work comes from just, I don't know how to say it. Like I work retail. And so, yeah, the stress comes from other people, but I have to like sort of, I don't know, get into the mindset that like, regardless of what I do, work is going to be stressful because the coworker drama is never going to stop. The microaggressions from assholes is never going to stop. But what can I do to control that? It's there regardless, but what can I do to control that? And that's kind of how I'm going to then re-enter with some tool in place to hopefully be like, how can I, whatever, we'll figure it out. Oh, Poison is that. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I'm right. Yeah. You're right. Poison is a bright red. Yeah, no, you're right. What am I thinking? Poseidon. Poseidon is the blue. Poison, Poseidon. The red will probably never leave you either. Love the plant. Thank you. It's all my vlogs have been. Just plant babies everywhere. There's a plant baby right here. Yeah, hobby. I'm like, I fell freaking deep. I got one plant like 3 weeks ago. A month ago? Yeah, a month ago. And I've got like 19 plants since then. That's not true. That's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got about 20 plants in a matter of a month. So I've acquired a cactus from a group of Girl Scouts on the side of the road. That is the best place. How is it that I got into plants? Um, I look at fake plants a lot just with my job, and I'm like, "Oh god, they just look fake." And then for some reason in my mind, it was like I convinced myself I don't have a lot of light. I have a cat. I can't have plants. And then I'm like, I don't know, like it was just something about I don't know. I don't know. I just there was just like a nursery near the spot that I like, and I was like, I'm just gonna go in this plant store and see what they can suggest for me, like low light cats. And she's like, here's a ZZ plant, you'll never kill it. And I'm like, perfect, awesome, sign me up. And then got a ZZ plant, got a couple Sansevieria snake plants, like these guys. Um, they're low light. You can literally let them like dry out for like a month and not water them. And I was like, perfect. And then slowly but surely got into complicated plants. So I literally, if you're a plant bitch, then you know how stupid this was. I got a ZZ plant, Sansevieria, and then I bought a freaking Calathea ornata thinking I was going to keep that alive. It's over there. I'm not wearing pants, but it's over there, and I don't think it's going to fucking live. I've just accepted that on this journey of discovering what plants I like, how to take care of them, that I inevitably will kill one or two. That's a strong contender for number one. I'm like, oh, fuck. But my mom is always like, my mom is a green thumb. My mom really likes and takes care of outdoor plants a lot. And so I'm not an idiot. And I like here's the thing. Once I'm into a hobby, I'm in deep, like deep end, boom. It's like dip a toe and then I'm fucking drowning in it, you know? And so I'm bad for that. But I don't know. It's just something about it. Something about like plant videos, even watching it. They're like, I take care of rare plants. It's fine. And I'm like, I can fucking do this. I'm like, how hard can it possibly be? And so like I've looked it up, and it's like, you know, I bought this guy yesterday. This is a Monstera deliciosa. And I'm sorry, but you look at this plant and you go, wow, what a beautiful fucking beast. Look at this leaf the size of my face. How the fuck am I going to take care of it? Like, there's no way. How are you living in my house? How are you my responsibility? I'm going to kill you. And then you look up the the care instructions, and it's like, needs a little bit of light. Check it every like so often. And I'm like, yeah, what is this? I keep doing this lately. Illuminati? Yeah, probably. But like, hell yeah, you know? And it's like, how fucking rewarding is it gonna be for me to keep this alive even for like a month? I hope it lives longer than that. I hope it just grows and I can propagate it. Propagating. Oh my god. See, here's the thing. I get one plant and I'm like, oh, plant videos. What you got there? And then I see one video where it's like, how to propagate my plant and make more plants. And I'm like, open up that fucking dark like hole, because she's going right in it. And so, you know, I got this friggin' beautiful golden, what is it? Marble Queen Pothos. Oh, hi, Clorox Bleach. Love you, my friend. And I started cutting leaves off this. And then, oh my god, so cool. My shirt says, I'm not lazy, I'm in energy saving mode. Because all I do is wear 3XL shirts from Walmart all day. But like, what a beautiful plant. Like, I should not be allowed to own you, you know? Oh god, I'm gonna, as I say that, as I literally drop it. He's fine. It's fine. But you know, like, you propagate something. Look at this. Look at this. That's growing a root, my friend. I did that. I mean, the plant did it, but like, I started it, you know? Anyway, enough of that. I've been talking about plants for like 7 vlogs. So, just saying. How are you all doing? If you guys have any questions, by the way, maybe this is an 11,000. By the way, I hit 11,000 subscribers, so props to all you. Are any of you guys new to my challenge? New to my channel? Like, as of this is the first time that you fucking heard me talk, because, sorry. Also, it's hot in this room, so if I just get progressively better, that's why. I don't know everything about plants. I'm literally started plant mumming a month ago. So if they all die in like 2 months from now, sorry. I need to say your reactions to The Troop were amazing. Oh, what a book. What a book. Yeah. I loved what it did. For those of you who don't know, The Troop, I have it right here, by Nick Cutter. This book right here. It's basically about a scout troop that goes to an island, and due to circumstances, they all get this crazy tapeworm hunger thing. It's pretty gross. Pretty gross. You need to read The Runes now. Is The Runes also Nick Cutter? Open up. Ooh, have you heard the hype about The Chain? Yes. Oh, my connection is unstable. Am I still here? I just got a notice that my connection is unstable. Ugh. Yeah, we can see. Okay, good. Perfect. Oh, am I thinking of bringing back Stephen King Sunday? Yes. Okay. The thing that happened was I was really nervous about filming one video. Did I already film The Long Walk? Can someone fill me in on my own videos? I don't remember. Am I a virgin? No. Yeah, no. Big no. Nope. Big slut. Big marriage slut. Have I read The Chain? Yes, sorry, I'm so distracted. I do, actually. It sucks in people like you. Sorry, I love getting trolls. It's my favorite thing. Come at me. Oh god, it's good. Okay, I'm so distracted. The Chain. The Chain. I got an arc of that at BEA, and I read it, and I gave it, I think, about a 4 or 3.5 or 4, one or the other. And basically, The Chain is this book by Adrian McKinty, if you're curious, and it is a kidnapping chain. So basically, the premise is you get a call, your child has been kidnapped, and you are given a set of instructions to then kidnap a child. The parent of that child then has to also kidnap to get your child released. Like, it's this chain. And it's pretty fascinating. It read quickly, and it felt moderately realistic given the subject matter. I wanted a little bit more, what's the word? Oh yeah, I could see it as a movie, 100%. That's kind of my issue with it, was that I definitely saw it as more of a movie. It reads almost like a fast-paced Ruth Ware, honestly. Yeah, that's Gary. He's chilling back there. My favorite, yeah. You're here but have a delay between the visual and audio. Is there a delay? Am I delayed? Favorite Stephen King? You see no delay? Okay. I'm just panicking, which is expected. My favorite Stephen King, I have a couple. Lately, here's my favorite top ones, I guess. Christine. Love it. Love Christine. I should look at you guys. Christine, basically haunted car, 900 pages, and 500 pages in, I felt like I read just a whisper. It was just so slow burn, atmospheric, really good character development for the car, which is weird. Love Christine. I loved Salem's Lot. Salem's Lot, basically Nosferatu, Dracula, like Bram Stoker's Dracula, set in small town America. Wonderful. Yeah, Salem's Lot. Salem's Lot is just love that book. Again, slow burn, small town. Can picture the entire town in my head. Love it. The Stand, big ass. Oh, it's behind my mug back there. It's that book that literally looks about 8 inches wide, because it is. The Stand is post-apocalyptic. No, is that not the word? Yeah, post-apocalyptic, dystopian. No, not dystopian. Post-apocalyptic virus. And yeah. I'm currently reading Paul Tremblay's Growing Things. I saw a panel with Paul Tremblay, and I really liked him, so I think I'm going to give him a try, but I don't think I'm going to start with a short story collection. I think I'm going to start with one of his longer books, of which the names are completely out of my head. I think I have one somewhere. Yes, I have Head Full of Ghost down there somewhere. Start with that one? Perfect. I own it. It's down there. Yeah, okay. I'll read that. The last King I read was Sleeping Beauties, and it was so freaking good. I recommend the audio version. Okay. Can't wait for you to get to the Dark Tower. Yeah, it'll happen. I'm stuck in the Talisman, man. I'm fucking stuck there. I just need to... That's what I'm going to be reading for the rest of the month. I just need to get back into King, and I just got stuck with one book, and I haven't been progressing. For those of you who don't know, I'm reading Stephen King in mostly publication order of what I own and what's accessible for me. And so right now I'm currently on The Talisman. I have a notepad here. Yes, so I have The Talisman, then Thinner, then Skeleton Crew, and then It, and then Misery. I really want to get to the point where I've read, I want to get to like Needful Things, Gerald's Game, Dolores Claiborne, Insomnia, and Rose Matter. Like those are the books that I'm interested in, but it's like 16 books ahead. So we'll get there eventually. What Stephen King would you recommend to start with for those who really want to read his books? I say start with the classics. Okay, well, here's the thing. You can do one of two things. You can do chronological order or publication order, which is what I'm doing. Because Stephen King basically writes in a multiverse, like his whole multiverse. So all of his books, I guess, have some sort of overlap. And it's fun, at least for me, already in like when I say early in his books, but I think I'm like 16 books in, to read them in order because things just sort of naturally progress in this multiverse. For anyway, that's how I'm doing it. Other than that, I say start with the classics. So the classics to me: Carrie, Cujo, It, which is a beast, Salem's Lot, The Stand, a beast. Christine again is just good. I prefer that, but those ones, and then I would say Misery. Misery's short. I haven't read Misery, I think, in like years. I don't remember reading it. But anyway, those ones are the ones that I would start with. Things that you know are sort of like classic or cult classics. They are that for a reason. If you have something in your head for like if you're thinking, like if you stop and you go, what is a Stephen King book? Like right now, obviously it has a lot of hype. But if you stop and you think, what's a Stephen King book I can think of off the top of my head? It's not going to be Hearts in Atlantis necessarily. You know what I mean? So like think of the classics, start there. My other suggestion is his short story collections. That's where you want to go. So Night Shift. It's this one. Night Shift is a really good way to go to because it's so many short stories packed into like one book that you can find how do I say this? You can find something that you're going to like, and then you can probably, I'm sure there's something out there that exists. You can even ask me if you like a short story, ask somebody, hey, I like this short story. What Stephen King would you recommend based on the short story? And you can kind of go by there from there too. So yeah. Actually forgot that I read The Stand. I read The Shining when I was like 14 at a softball game. The Shining is also a classic. I have not seen the new Pet Sematary, which is a damn shame. I need to read Paul Tremblay book. Cabin at the End of the World, that's the one I want to get to. I'm getting so much more red just sitting here. It's so hot in this room. The Talisman is connected into the Dark Tower universe. I figured it would be. It makes sense that it would be. How did I find the correct order for King books? I did it years ago, and I found just sort of accessible publication. I think you can literally go to like his website and it has the publication order. But a lot of the time it includes like other articles and stuff. And so I think I literally just put Stephen King like publication order novels or something like that. And found the list from there, and it's just what's worked for me. It might not be. I say I want to read everything he's ever written. I generally want to read every book that I can get my hands on. You know what I mean? You'll love it when you get to Needful Things. Needful Things is the one book that people either love or they hate, and based on my personal preference, I have a feeling I'm going to love that book, and I'm just like so excited to get to it. It's from what I understand, it is like a shop that sells people what they need for various prices, and just something what is it? That pitch synopsis sounds to me like an R.L. Stine book, like when I was a kid, right? Like you go to this like little shop, like in my head, and it might not be that, maybe like hyping it up too much, but you go to this like little like almost like antique shop, and you just find something that you need. It feels like an R.L. Stine, like a old school horror kind of stuff. I don't know. That's just what it feels like to me. You had no idea that Stephen King books overlap? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they overlap. They all apparently exist in one multiverse. So there's like, oh my God, listen, I haven't read enough of it to understand, but like you can deep dive into how all the characters overlap. It's nuts. Okay. Have I ever DNF'd to Stephen King? No, I'm been stuck on a Stephen King, which is what I'm stuck on right now. I almost DNF'd the first the Dark Tower series. Almost. Just not my thing. Because what a lot of people don't realize, if you're new to Stephen King or you just don't read Stephen King, he doesn't just do horror. Like, out of the 17 books that I've read, 16, 17, whatever, say 20 books that I've read, only a couple of them, to me, classify as actual horror. Most of them are, like, a little bit paranormal. It's like, a guy hits his head and has powers. Like, it's, there's some that are, like, military-based, there's some that are fantasy-based. Yeah, I don't know how else, mystery, and so, like, a vampire, like, there's a vampire book, there's, like, Carrie, which is a paranormal, The Stand, which is a dystopian, like, there's so many things in his work that are not just horror, that to me, I feel like everyone just lumps him as the king of horror, the king of horror. So people are like, oh, I'm too scared to read Stephen King, and it's like, oh, hon, I can recommend you one that is not scary whatsoever. Like, it is the one Stephen King I can't. And I hate clowns. Yeah, that's fair. Have I read Desperation? No, not yet. Do I have it? I think I have it. That's why it's taken me a million years to film my videos. They keep deep diving. I have to stop because I respect your videos a lot because we're kind of doing, moderately the same thing. I have to stop deep diving and going literally sticking to like how I started my videos, which is like fun facts, a general synopsis, my opinion. Like I have to like keep it short and concise because I could just absolutely deep dive and yeah, it could be yeah, I could do yeah. Gunslinger is not the best, but Drawing of the Three is. Yeah, people keep telling me that. Have to take a picture of my Stephen King shelf and tag you in it? Please do. I would love that. I'm going to go back to the other favorite horror authors in just a second. Actually, yeah, but then I want to kind of cap out the Stephen King questions because it always seems to be something we get into, which I'm fine with, but we can like move on to other questions. Because I'm sure people are like, shut up, bitch, about Stephen King. Other than Stephen King, do you have other favorite horror authors? Grady Hendrix. It's fantastic. He wrote Horror Store, We Sold Our Souls, which I started and I didn't finish because I'm saving myself. And then also My Best Friend's Exorcism. It's more like comedy horror. I really like Nick Cutter right now. So I'll be picking up other work by him because I really like it. I consider Karen Slaughter is considered mystery. Like if you go to bookstore, I consider her stuff pretty like horrific in terms of like gory, gruesome. Joe Hill is another horror. That's Stephen King's son, by the way. Fantastic. Do I have to read The Dark Tower? You don't have to read anything you don't want to read. I'm just challenging myself to read it. So, Dreamcatcher was a hard one to me to get through. I've heard that one's not great. The whole Mr. Mercedes series is a mystery series. I've heard that. The Stand's first half feels different, has a different story from the second. Yes and no. Like, I like the way that the story goes in that. However, I see your point with that. Without getting into it, I see your point. Favorite Joe Hill book? Oh, God. Oh. hard for me. Nosferatu, which I don't actually own anymore. Nosferatu. Clive Barker yet? No, not yet. Yeah, I'm happy that other people consider Karen Slaughter a horror. Yeah, she does not fuck around with gore. What's a popular horror book that you think is overrated? It. I like it, but I think it is overrated. I like it, but I think it's overrated. It just, I think it's because there's so much fucking hype about it. Like, there's, because of the movie and like all that stuff. And I love the movies and like, you know, adaptation, and that everybody is just like sucking its dick right now. But like, it's, it's true. It's just, I feel like it's so, like, don't get me wrong, I love that people are reading Stephen King. I love it. But it is not his best book. It's not. And it's long, and it's like, you know, and people focus on certain things. I love the idea of it. You know, I love, like, when you think of it, you know what you're getting into. People know the cultural references. It's like group of teenagers, it's great, or teens, whatever. Group of teens, it's great. Adults, then they come back 27 years later. Ooh, clown, yeah, okay, tight. Yes, thank you. The concept is, it's not that I hate that book. I still love that book, but I just feel like people need to separate, in a way, movies from book. Because to me, the original It mixed is going to give you everything you want from it. I don't know. That's just that's kind of how I feel. I feel for it, like, if you look at that book and you go, dang, that's a lot of book for me to read. You know what you need to do? You need to go watch the movies, watch the new adaptation, watch the new one that's going to come out in September, and then you need to go, nice. Maybe you Wikipedia the book if you want more details about the book. But to me, I think that reading the whole book, watching the other movie, watching the 2 new movies, it's too much It. And that's coming from me, who loves it. I have a Pennywise up here. I love that book. Like, I do, but it's just, right now, it's, people are like, I need to read it. And I'm like, probably don't. You probably know what happened. Anyway, that's my opinion. Like I said, I still love the book. Most shocking plot twist? Oh, actually, Karen Slaughter's Pretty Girls. There wasn't really a plot twist. There's a moment in that book where I went, and I kind of chucked it. That one. Happy about the hype. Got my hands on a copy of the book at a great price. That's fair. Not book related, but wondering what you thought of the new season of Stranger Things. That's what I thought. There's nothing more that they could have put in that season to cater to every bit of my fucking heart and soul. Like, honestly, truly. The 3rd season is the best for me. No spoilers. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not. I'm absolutely, please don't spoil it. Please. Please. Don't spoil it for people in the comments. But let me just say, Dacre Montgomery, who plays Billy, killed it this season. Okay. Fucking killed it. He reminds me of my dad in the 80s. I'm going to go ahead and say that. There's a reason why I don't think he's attractive. Like, he is conventionally attractive. I look at him and I go, attractive man. But he literally, Billy in that, like, him playing that character reminds me of my actual father in the 80s. And so I have part of my brain goes, and then I have to go, not hot, you know? Take Otaku. But he killed it this season. Nancy, what an actual badass this whole season. Nancy, I feel like fucking carried parts of the show. Erica, amazing. Fan fucking tastic. Dustin, hell yeah. Joe Keery, who plays Steve, carried this season. I would say literally like Nancy, Steve, like Nancy, Steve, Erica, and Hopper. Only four people you need to focus on this whole season. 11, meh. Will, meh. Like, that's my personal opinion. The fact that it was set in a mall, there's a fair, all the colors, whoever color graded the third season, color grade my life. Yeah, safe to say I like the third season, and I want to watch it again immediately. I mean, the first season's good. All the seasons are good. Watch Stranger Things. I love it. I love it. Have I read House of Leaves? Oh, have I read House of Leaves? It's right there. You can see it. It's right there. I started to read House of Leaves, and then I got violently, horrifically sick, like flu-like sick. And let me tell you, that's not a book that you want to force yourself to read when you think you're dying. And so I stopped it and I didn't finish it, but I read most of it. The thing is now that's hard is how the fuck do I pick it back up? Because I don't know where I left off. And it's like, you start reading that book, you might as well read for 16 hours straight. Because I don't know if you guys know, I'd go get it, but I'm not wearing pants and I don't have underwear on, so, like, not happening. So, the way that that's formatted, you basically read one page, it'll be, like, halfway through, it'll be, like, skip to this footnote, and then you read the footnote, and it's, like, this footnote continues on page 278, so then you flip to page 278, and it's one word, but then you got to go, okay, well, where do I go from here? Oh, it's one word, but then I got to continue reading this, and it'll eventually take me back to page 2. So that's, and then it's like, oh, would you like to read this passage in a mirror, upside down? So yeah, I've read it. I've read enough of it. I read enough of it. Okay, let me go back up to questions here. What are some good faster-paced books? I'm not the one to ask for that because I like slow burn books. So a lot of the time, faster-paced books are out of my head. One that I will say is fast-paced, Carrie, because there's no chapters in it, just for Stephen King recommendations, because it's all I can think of right now. Carrie, because there's no chapters. Also, The Long Walk. Reads fast. Not bookish. Can you guys still hear me? So I'm getting another warning that, like, my internet. Oh, yeah, okay. Comment just came in. Fractal Boyfriend by Alan Cumin. Although I still own it because I need to reference that book from time to time. Not bookish, but skincare racks. Do as I say, not as I do. Always wear sunscreen, even in the winter. SPF like 7,000. On your face especially. Make sure that you put sunscreen on the top of your ears. It's very important. My grandfather got skin cancer on the top of his ears, and I literally have shouted that from rooftops. Put sunscreen on the top of your ears. Seriously. I've had a megaphone and I've yelled at it 500 people. I'm not joking. So that is my number one skincare recommendation. Okay. Sunscreen on the top of your ears. Make sure to moisturize your neck, hands, and elbows. Do not use nuts and berries on your face. It's not going to do anything. You got to use an AHA, BHA, retinol, something if you're going to want to, like, you know, have baby soft skin until you're 60. Trust me. Wash your face twice. Once to remove makeup, the second time to actually clean your skin. What else? I don't know. I went to school. I have a license in skincare. It's I can whatever. That's my main thing. Just wash your face. Have you seen the Scream TV show or slasher? No. I've seen the original Scream movie, but does my toad have a name? Yes, his name is Gary. David Harbour is in Toronto next month. That's what I feel about that. I've not read S yet. No, I haven't read it yet. It scares me. Maybe I'll take it camping. That's smart. I don't know. My favorite face moisturizer, organic 100% rose hip oil. Your hair is ugly? Yeah, right now it is. I agree. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't look cute right now. When did I start dyeing my hair? I was 12 or 13. What's my next hair color going to be? It's going to stay yellow and various chartreuse color up until I go to Hawaii in December, where I want it to be like a peachy orange. Because some part of me in my head, actually, inspiration is this plant, kind of. Look at how good orange looks next to green. So if I have peachy orange hair next to the green foliage that is Hawaii, I feel like it looks really good. So yes, I do base my hair colors on the background of whatever place I'm going. That makes sense? Is that dumb? That's dumb. Yeah, I know. Don't answer that. It's dumb. Look like Angela from Rugrats. Thank you. How did I get into raising houseplants? Seems as this is becoming cool. It's really rewarding. Your air feels better. Trust me, it just does. I'm not kidding. I've got the best sleep of my life since putting plants in my bedroom. I don't know if that's a fucking placebo, if it just sucks out toxins in the air. I don't know how fucking true that is, but like my house smells better. It's fun to go, I'm taking care of you, where I don't feel bad. Like I will feel bad if they die, but it's not like, oh, my cat died. You know what I mean? It's just this like little responsibility. It looks nice. It reminds me of being outside, even though I don't leave my fucking house ever. So it's all things good. What? Do I have a favorite color that I've ever dyed my hair? Yeah, I really liked it when it was emerald green. That was the color I had on my wedding day, and I liked it a lot, so. Also, thoughts on how Americans spell color? It's fine. I don't care. I read Fall on Your Knees because you said it was messed up. Is that friggin' book that I read when I was in high school? I'm positive, right? Yeah, super frigged up, man. Like, it's just, yeah. I haven't thought about that book in years. I have had purple hair. I have. Yes, I have. Okay, how about we do a round of Q&A? Let's just ask some questions. I will answer them. You guys know how this goes. Get some more questions in. I love answering questions. I don't know what I want to do in my life. Favorite fantasy book? I don't know. What fantasy have I read? What actual fantasy books have I read? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. First question, I'm like, no. Do I want any kids? I don't know. I'm 30. Should I want kids? I don't know. Here's the thing. I always said I never want. I'm so red in this room. Oh man, I'm warm. I always said I never wanted kids, like, and was very like adamant on that. Being married now, I would have Jeff's kids and only his kids, if that makes sense, and kids with him. And that's all fine and dandy, but like realistically, and this is going to sound stupid, but let me explain it. I could do without a baby, but like I could handle having like a 7-year-old. And so I honestly think, like, I don't know. It's something that we have to talk about more. Like we've been married 2 years and it's getting to the point where we need to have that conversation. Like, okay, like what, like how do we actually feel on the kid front? But for me, I'm more going the route, like not necessarily even adoption, but fostering, because I have had so many friends in the foster system and they've ended up in some fucking horrible places. Just as I've had some friends who ended up in the most amazing places and it saved their lives. And I would just love to be that for a kid who has issues. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my opinion on that. Favorite season? Fall. Is there any other favorite season? Summer? Winter? Spring? Smells like turd? Fall. Oh wow, there's a lot of questions. Okay. Favorite non-horror author? I like Morgan Matson a lot. I don't know if that's my favorite, but I really thoroughly like Morgan Matson, like a lot. Just summertime, easy breezy stuff. Next Stephen King book you want to read? There's a difference. Next Stephen King book I have to read. I have to finish The Talisman because I'm reading King in order. But the next one I really want to read is Needful Things, honestly. What's the most messed up scene you've read in a horror book? I don't want to spoil anything for another book. I'm not going to tell you what book it is, but like horrifically bad smut tapes. Not smut. What's it called? Like murder tapes. That makes sense? How many bookshelves do I have? I have these 3 plus the small one there, so 4. 5 in the bedroom or in my guest bedroom. and then whatever else I can put books on. But technically, I guess 5. My most intimidating book that I really want to read, S by J.J. Abrams. It has all this like media popping out of it, which is really cool. But then there's also like a conversation in the margins. And so I don't know how to read this book. Do I read the full story first, then go back and read the margins and the story? Do I try to hop around? Do I do it chapter by chapter? Very confusing. So I just need to figure out what works for how to read that book. So what is a book what book is recommended to you the most that I haven't read yet? Middle Game by Sean McGuire. Right now, probably. Do you ever play Magic the Gathering with Jeff? No. Couldn't tell you. He's tried to explain it. I'm like, nope. Jeff and I met in Art History 101 11 years ago. Hardback or paperback? I don't care. Paperback typically is easier to hold. It doesn't hurt my hand as much. I think I'm getting arthritis in this hand, so that's cool. If Hot Pterodactyl Boyfriend were to be made into a movie, who should play the hot pterodactyl? That is a video idea, my friend. Pencil that down. Fan casting Hot Pterodactyl Boyfriend. Who would play the hot pterodactyl? It's gotta be tall. Bill Skarsgård. Duh. Do I prefer pineapples? Who donated $10 to me? Thank you. I'm not there yet in the chat. Thanks, Sam. Do I prefer pineapples or mangoes? Pineapples, typically. Favorite food? Anything that I ate in Italy. Honestly, truly. I daydream about Italy on the reg. Read Infinite Jest ASAP. Favorite plant that I currently own? I don't know. It's a tie between this philodendron Prince of Orange. Just because its leaves grow orange and then they fade to green and there's like a chartreuse color. Oh, beautiful. And I don't know. I like all of them for different reasons. That's why I buy all of them. But right now, that one, because I'm really attracted to it. More tattoos, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. How many tattoos do you have? Just that one, which is a Furby with legs. Favorite kind of pizza? Margarita, like just Italian pizza. Fresh pizza. Snuff, thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. Not smut. No, snuff movies. Anticipated book for the second half of the year. I don't know. I have so many books. Oh, honestly, well, I have some arcs. Stephen Chbosky's book, whatever that was. My favorite chunky book, 800 plus pages. The Stand if you want 1400. Sorry, I blocked them. Yeah, sorry. I'm just not on my game. It's fine. It doesn't upset me because I'm like, I've been on the internet so long that like, and I've done live shows for since I was like 16, so like this kind of stuff doesn't bother me. My Orange Prince Henry. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. Oh yeah, how do I make someone a mod? Add moderator. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can be a mod. Ooh, sorry, I missed a question in here. I don't know if I did or not. What food do I hate? Shepherd's pie. Any mixture of. I don't like casserole. I like certain casseroles. I don't like food where like different textures are touching each other. So like to me, shepherd's pie, disgusting. Mashed potatoes, ew. No, I'm just kidding. Mashed potatoes good. But like mashed potatoes mixed with corn, mixed with peas, mushrooms, ew. And then like crunchy fucking cheese on top. Ugh. No. Gross. First time catching you live? Hello. I've been on here for an hour already. What is my life? Favorite short book under 200 pages? Oh my god, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. Oh, any of the Wayward Children series? Are those short? Those seem short. Yeah, the frog in the background name is Gary. Favorite food of all time? Literally, I'm not kidding. Anything I ate in Italy. Truly. That's the answer to that. I started looking up plant stores near my house. Nice. How many plants do I own now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. About 20. About that. My favorite restaurant? I don't know, like a chain? Like something familiar? Because local restaurants are different. Yes, thank you. I was the kid who had to eat everything on my plate separately. I had to. I had divided plates, and like my beans couldn't touch my potatoes and couldn't touch my meat. Like it, I was like, Favorite Starbucks drink? I have like 5 in rotation because my Starbucks is always out of something. So if I want a palate cleanser, right now there's a current drink on right now. It is a blueberry black tea lemonade. Fantastic. It tastes like a healthy caffeine. Just a matcha latte. Sorry, a matcha frappuccino or latte, depending hot or cold. 2 extra scoops of matcha with coconut milk. And then they discontinued, which was a. So pretty bummed about that. So Are you gonna put that boob cactus in your boob pot that you painted? If and when I get that cactus, that is where it will live. Yes. Favorite horror author besides Stephen King is Grady Hendrix. Comedy horror. If I could only own one book, The Stand. Yeah. Is Hot Pterodactyl Boyfriend still hold the #1 place for weirdest book read? Yeah. Yeah. Weird in just that it's stupid, but weird in the best book I've ever read, Dig by A.S. King, which I just finished and gave it 5 stars. So, yeah, it's pretty wild. Oh, it's hot in this room. And I'm almost out of water. So I think I'm going to finish up this chat soon. If you guys want to ask any other questions, book related or otherwise, I'm going to end this in 22 minutes. Thank you for coming to watch. How many pets have I owned? Okay. I had 2 birds growing up named Fred and Wilma. They ended up being Fred and Fred, and they were gay and they liked to hump each other. I had various turtles. One tried to eat the other one's neck, so I had 1 turtle. Then I had a cat named Turkey Head, a dog named Sarah. Sorry, a cat named Turkey Head, a dog named Buddy, who got ran over by a car and he was like a month old. Sad story. Killing a puppy. Sad. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring you down, but that was just sad. Sarah is a German Shepherd Lab mix. Then I had Lemangelo von Fluffers III. Then I had Spice Pudding McJenkins. Then we had Pie. And then I have Elvira de la Meow Meow. So yeah, those are my cats. Or animals, not all cats. Dust of 100 dogs. Ooh, that sounds fun. Favorite retelling? Could not tell you because I don't read classics and I don't really do like Disney kind of shit. So I don't know what I've read that has been a retelling. Honestly, truly, I have no clue. Next readathon I'll participate in. Because I am a host of Contemporary-thon. So that'll be sometime in September. You went and watched videos on juggalos after I suggested. Fun to that. Explain Spice Pudding McJenkins. We had Lemangelo von Fluffers III. His name was Jella. And then we wanted a cat named Pudding. So his name was Spice Pudding McJenkins. Contemporary-thon's coming back in September. Yep. Favorite required reading? I was required to read The Yellow Wallpaper. That's good. I just like that. It's a short story and I like that a lot. It's about this lady who goes crazy and sees faces in wallpaper. It's amazing. Making my own readathon off of Broadway musicals, that'd be fun. Yeah, that sounds a lot of fun. I have not read The Song of Achilles. I have not. I'm getting my nails redone tomorrow. What colors should I get? Like a corally pink. I don't know, I just picked a color. When is Geriatric-a-thon? I'm planning a Readathon. Do I want to announce it here? I'm planning a Readathon maybe for November because November sucks. And I need something to pull me out of a just depression that is November. And so there may or may not be a Readathon in November. Is it going to be Geriatric-a-thon? No. But it'd be something. I have read Frankenstein. I have read Dracula. Yes. Yes. I have. How do I deal with family drama? I don't. Goodbye. Here's the thing. You can choose who you talk to in your life. If that person is being toxic, peace. Best black lipstick? In my opinion, the black liquid lipstick from Lime Crime. Ooh. Greetings from Peru. Cool. All right, keep the questions going. We got 17 minutes. What animal is like me? I don't know if that's the right question. I'm cat-like. I feel like. Raccoon, maybe. Favorite contemporary book? I really recently liked A Heart in a Body in the World by Deb Coletti. It's a really good book. Do you like ASMR? No. I can handle ASMR, but I don't like it. And there's only certain sounds in ASMR that I go, but the rest of it I'm kind of like, and then I click off. That's just me. Other than Ottawa, what's my favorite place in Ontario? Niagara Falls. It's like Little Vegas. It's so much fun. Favorite gift I've ever received? My wedding ring. If I could have any superpower, what would it be? To speak and understand all languages. What book will I never read? Pride and Prejudice. Favorite eyeshadow palette? I have two because they go kind of hand in hand. These are Viseart or Visart, whatever you want to say. This is a neutral matte palette. This is a dark matte palette. They're fucking expensive, but my favorite eyeshadow palettes, I use them every day when I wear makeup. Would you read a murder mystery where the murders all appeal to be natural causes because the killer was using people's diabetes against them? That sounds amazing. Kind of, and fucked up. Daily vlogging? Not right now. What sports have I played or wish you would play? Not about that active life, my friend. I have asthma. But I mean, realistically, if I could play sports and not die, like a high contact sport, like rugby or some shit. Like just something where I could fucking touch, pound on people. What is my prescription? Is it effed up? My one eye is kind of more fucked up than my other one. It's not that bad. It's like 4 minus 4 minus 4. Have I ever visited Kitchener-Waterloo? No, but I heard you got good weed. What is the plant that you want the most? Ooh, that's hard. I want a... Oh my god, there's this, I think it's an alocasia is what it's called, and it looks like one big fucking leaf, and it looks like a dragon scale. It's cool stuff. It's good stuff. I don't know what it's called though. What would you do if Stephen King walked into your office right now? Offer him a cup of tea and be like, hey bud, let's talk. Favorite artistic outlet? Nowadays, just video creating, honestly. Any nonfiction recommendations? Yes, anything by Caitlin Doherty. It's about, she does a series on YouTube called Ask a Mortician. And, yeah. Oh, Paul, you're a wild guy. Have I been to London, Ontario? No, dated a guy from London, Ontario. Oh, Paul. Paul. Are you excited for Caitlin's new book? Is that the kids' book? Is that already out? Is there a new one? I don't remember. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's fine. I don't mind it. It's so funny. Oh, will the cat eat my eyeballs? I think it's a kid's one, right? I think the kids ask questions about death. Oh, am I going to BookNet Fest? No. I wish I was. But I didn't realize how much I wanted to go to BookNet Fest until after BookCon. And I have to, obviously, I just took 2 weeks off work. So money there. And then the fact that I would also have to get plane tickets to Florida and hotel, and I'm also going to Hawaii in December. So it's just too much travel and then saving money, basically. Best Stephen King book to start with? I did answer that, so I would say any of the classics, Carrie, Cujo, Misery, It, Salem's Lot. And then also Night Shift. Oh yeah, like trust me, if I was drivable distance to any of these places, I would 100% just drive down and stay in a hotel and go. Like, absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for another 10 minutes. So anybody who's got here late, so. Is Hawaii a vacation or are you going for something? It is a vacation. My father-in-law is paying for our flight and lodging. Kind of as a celebration. Well, we were supposed to go last year with like the whole family, but then somebody got pregnant and none of us went. And then this year, he's in remission from cancer. And so he is like, it's even more of a celebration this year. So it's sort of like we were supposed to go last year trip, but also I just beat cancer. And we're going for like, I don't know, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I don't know. He's booking the tickets. I'm going. But I got to pay for my own food. So I like to eat good food. So I'm saving money. Have you read The Long Walk? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Have I been to any Canadian book events? I'm partnered with HCC Frenzy, so HarperCollins Canada Teen Division, And there are events in Toronto. Frequently, there's one in August, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, which sucks. But am I going to be vlogging in Hawaii? There'll be a lot of pictures. I'm going to be shooting film and obviously bringing like camera equipment there. Vlogging probably, but like I'm going purely for relaxation purposes. Like some fun events, like don't get me wrong, I want to go on a helicopter ride and stuff, but like mostly for like pure relaxation. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Favorite place I've traveled? It's a tie between Positano and Florence in Italy. It's a tie. I like both. Rome, Florence, Positano, all that Italy sort of section, to be honest, is amazing. I got to touch a first edition of The Raven. Have you ever done anything that would be considered a bucket list, but you never even considered it a possible thing to happen? Seeing the Mona Lisa in person as a bucket list. Seeing David in person was a bucket list. Going to the Colosseum, like the Eiffel Tower. Like I understand that it is things that like if you're somebody who had traveled, maybe not a bucket list, but to me, somebody who studied art history, grew up like fairly poor, never thought I could travel, doing all those things in one trip blew my mind. And then a bucket list was going to the catacombs in Paris, but I went to the catacombs on Halloween. So that was cool. How do I travel so much? I haven't. I don't feel like I've traveled much. I did my first flight was 2 years ago for my honeymoon. And I did a flight to Italy. So I did Rome, Sorrento, Florence, Paris for 18 days. And then flew back home. And then I've gone to the States. I've gone to New York twice now. So one for BookCon and then one for BEA and BookCon. And that's it. That's all my flights. I've been on, well, I mean, a couple planes around in that area, but I've been on 3 major trips. And then Hawaii is going to be like another big one. It's going to be my longest travel day. So pray for me. So we got 5 minutes, 5-minute countdown, guys. So any more questions? How do you travel so much? Get other people to pay for your trips. That's what I do. Sorry, that sounded, but what's come into my life? People are like, would you like to go on a honeymoon? I'm like, yes, please. Would you like to go to Hawaii? Okay. Do you have any TBR books for Hawaii? The Unhoneymooners is set in Hawaii, so that's my one book that I would like to read. And then I might skip a Stephen King and pick whatever one I want and just be wild. So, what countries have you been to? Italy, France, United States, Canada. Is that right? Country? Europe? Continent? I don't know. I'm bad at geography, guys. Any books on bucket list other than S or House of Leaves? Do you take your frog to France or Italy? He's been all over the world. He's a world traveler. He's been to Iceland. He's been to Vermont, yeah. Yep. Yeah, he loves Vermont in the fall. Do I travel around Canada a lot? I've been to like PEI. I haven't been to the West Coast. I've been out east. Oh, when Gary dies, I will definitely do a Viking funeral and just send him out to sea. There's an abandoned leprosy colony because that's interesting. I did hear about that. Burn my frog in the name of Valhalla. I love it. Permanent vertigo. How far am I from the West Coast? I'm in Ontario, so like this is Canada. I don't know which way this looks to you guys. This is the West Coast, so this is like Vancouver, BC. This is like, I'm like here. I'm in Ontario, so more like there in the scope of Canada. So for me to go to BC, it's like, it's not something you can just drive to. I mean, you can, but it may be like 7 days. All right, I'm leaving in 2 minutes. So let's, any other last questions? I'll leave in 2 minutes. All right. Favorite book based on another continent? I can't think of any at the top of my head. What do you love most about living in Canada? People are pretty nice. Pretty nice. I am pretty close to your book node, Zoe. Yes, I am. I'm not that far from her. About 5-hour drive. My birthday is February 21st. People are nice in Canada for the most part, and free healthcare and beautiful nature. Probably. Although winters suck. Oh, happy late birthday. Booktuber rec? Everybody? I don't know. Put me on the friggin' spot. Other than Chelsea, Julie, Kayla, Chandler, Zoe. Who else do I watch? Oh my god, everybody. Like, I don't even know. Leanne, who's my moderator in this chat. Say hi to Jeff. Mel, yeah. Oh yeah, we need a Nat and Kayla meet up. Yeah, we do. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm off in a minute. 30 seconds, actually. We'll make this an hour and a half. Thank you guys for coming to watch this with me. I really appreciate us just shooting the chit, chit-chatting, chatting the chit. It's a good time. I hope everyone has a good night. I hope everybody enjoys the reading rush. It's over now. For me, it's over. It's midnight. It's over. It's done. Today's vlog has no content because I didn't read today. And that's okay. And I hope all of you guys enjoyed your week. If you did the reading rush, I hope you killed it. If not, who cares? Hope you read something. Who cares? But I hope everyone does good mentally, takes care of themselves. Don't forget to put sunscreen on the top of your ears, and wash your face. Look at a plant. Just look at a plant, okay? Do yourself that favor. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.